Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today guys, we are going to be starting a new Planet Coaster series, which is going to be going across a couple of weeks, and it's going to be really fun. So guys, I'll just give you a little backstory and then name the park. So the park is going to be called, if you just look on the left hand corner you can see it, but I'm going to say it anyway. It is called Adventure Plains, and the backstory of the park is, so a couple of farmers sold off their farming land in South Africa, and they sold it to some investors, and the investors then decided we want to make a lot of money, so they decided to build a theme park, and they needed a tourist attraction for the area, so that's what they decided. So then we have this nice big Adventure Plains park, which is just brilliant, and it has loads of attractions and rides and stuff which we'll be building later in the series, which I'm super hyped for. And so we're just building the entrance here. As you can see, I just had to change the windows here, that they do change later because of the change in the windows, and it wasn't at the right level, and we had to make it look nice and realistic. And this is going to be kind of like an archway, so you're going to walk through there, and there's going to be the ticket entrances on through that you go through. Also, it was hard to decide the idea for this, like the walling and like the terrain and area, but the park, Sandbox Park, was easy to do because straight away it's just like Savannah Park. That terrain is great, it's just in the background there, and yeah, it was hard to build the walls and everything with the Adobe. It's called Adobe wall. I just like that wall because it just makes it feel, it gives the African touch to it. It just looks good, guys. And yeah, we'll be using the Adobe wall a lot in this park, because you see I've just restarted the path again, because it just didn't work out as I wanted it to, but later on I will change it back, because I just need to sort out the pathing and everything. I do that a lot, I will do that a lot in this series, sorting out the pathing and everything, because it's hard to do. It's very hard to do pathing in a park. So we have kind of, I guess, a plaza, you say, in a theme park. So we have a plaza at the front here, which I'm just redoing now. There we go, it's back again. And I decided to maybe put a fountain in there or something, but in the end I just got rid of that and just had a nice straight plaza area, which is going to be kind of the opening to the park area. Next episode, guys, we'll be also adding some foliage and stuff, because I like foliage, we all love foliage, trees and plants and stuff just around there, just to make it feel more tropical and more like Savannah-y. That's not even a word, but who cares? We're on a YouTube channel. Yeah. So then I just added the ticket gates in, so we just made sure that we had loads of them. I just moved them back a little bit, just so they're like that. I know in a park they will go through the same gate, but just had two areas for, like, one for the left is the exit and the right is the entrance. But it's just like that. Then I had to decide what was going to go inside here. So I decided to go with the concrete, the smooth concrete flooring, and that worked out well. And then later on I just colour it with the Adobe kind of sand tile. There we go. I just coloured it with the sand tile look. There we go. And yeah, so that was hard to decide. Inside though, you're gonna have like a ticket office and all that. It's gonna look very, it's basic, so it's not gonna look fabulous inside, but we're not judging it on the interior in this park. We're judging it on the exterior and how all the buildings look. But also, I did all the flooring again here as well, and just made sure that it was all nice and neat. But yeah, so that's all we did. And then later on in this video, guys, I will be doing some animatronic people, just to act as ticket office people. I was debating whether to add like some railings in, just to make like a queue line, and then put animatronics in it, but I haven't done that in this episode. We might be adding it later in, when we polish this entrance area up and we add the foliage in, but I don't know at this rate. But yeah, look, I just redid the windows, because the windows just didn't really work. They just didn't work out, and they were just too low, so I put that tile in, and then just made sure This one here, that building there, is going to be guest services. I was debating whether it would be a ticket office or it would be guest services, but in the end I decided it would be guest services because it didn't really work with the ticket office idea. Then I decided to put chairs in or not. I mean, in the end I just went with standing up animatronics. And then in these windows, you know how they normally have, I think if you've been to a theme park, they normally have one of the really annoying windows that they're supposed to be serving tickets at closed, and I kind of just debated whether to put a billboard there or like curtains, but the game actually doesn't have any curtains that are closed unless it's TMTK, which is Theme Park Makers Toolkit. So if you guys didn't know that, if you're not a Planet Coaster builder, but yeah, I just decided to put the Planet Coaster thing. I might at some point just put the logo, which is going to be coming very soon, which is probably, yeah, it's on the thumbnail of this park episode, but it's going to be hopefully there very soon, and we're going to have like a logo which is going to be AP, which is Adventure Palms. I'm going to try and get some palm trees in that logo and stuff just to make it feel more realistic and make it look good. So then I started to do the signage. I was going to go with letters, like the letters TMTK, but then I decided just to do this because the TMTK letters didn't really fit in with all the other parks. They didn't fit in with this park, especially like they fit in like with modern parks, but this one, because it's in Africa, I think the look of the wooden signs looks better, just because it suits the theme better, I think. So yeah, we're gonna have many rides in this park. It's gonna have a lot of things. I decided to put quite a few attractions in it. But yeah, this is going to be a grid park as well, just like Paradise Island. Do go check out that park. We finished that as well. I will be doing a park tour very soon, so tune in for that on the channel very shortly. And then yeah, so just continue the signage here. Yeah, as I said, this is going to be a grid park like Paradise Island. It's gonna have a few coasters, not too many. I think Paradise Island had 3, maybe 4. Yeah, I think 3. But yeah, that had quite a few coasters, and it was a mini park, so it had quite a lot of coasters for a mini park. In my opinion, you guys might be sitting there being like, no, that's loads. That's not many coasters for a mini park, but that was a lot of coasters for the mini park. It didn't have much theming. Paradise Island, it had, it was themed to Caribbean, but it wasn't really themed to like pirate or adventure or anything, except like a couple of rides were themed to like Poseidon, Atlantis, and I think we had built the last one, which was Aztec Adventure. That one had a nice theme element of it, which was to Aztec, of course. But in this park, the whole idea of it is the whole park's going to be themed, not just rides and stuff. It's a fully themed park. When you walk in the door, it's themed. No matter what, it's themed. You'll notice that when we're building the park. But yeah, here I just add the little animatronic men who are just going to stand at the windows helping people. And then I'm just debating here whether to put a screen sign for the logo or just to put welcome to Adventure Park Plains. But in the end, I just decided to go with a wooden logo, and we just put the signage up there, and then I also will do a guest services sign as well, because So here we have welcome to Adventure Plains Park, but then I changed that back to Plains because it just sounds better, and then just moved the writing in so it looks like it's all on one sign. Just makes it look a lot neater and stuff. Yeah, there was the TMTK letters, but they didn't have A and P, weirdly. I don't know if I didn't download the TMTK of the A and P, but it just didn't download, so in the end I didn't use it because needed that A and the P for Adventure Palms. So yeah, I just left it like that. So here I'm just adding the guest services sign in here now, and yeah. So that's all we do really, and then we put the roof on later. In about 2 minutes we'll be adding the roof in, and just box this in. So just finishing the building off here, guys. Just had to make sure all the walls were on the same grid like that. It just doesn't line up, and it's really annoying when you see that. But yeah, then you're like, oh no, what have I done wrong? And then you realise, oh, it's okay, don't worry, I can fix it. by just editing some building or something. Yeah, I like it when my brain's like, okay, that's okay. But anyway, back to the build. So here we're just adding the walls on. Yeah, just adding that wall there. It was tricky though, because like some of the walls were too far out, like, because there's always the issue with the grid when you're building in Planet Coaster. That's just sometimes the issue. Master builders have it as well. You just got to be careful when you're building grid. So now I'm going to be starting like this curved roof design, which I kind of like, because it's kind of like in theme parks as well, but it's not in this like type. They always have this nice entrance way, like some of the UK's theme parks, like Chessington, Legoland. They have all these really nice entrances, and I just like it. So then we just had, yeah, just made sure that that was like all the same design, and I think it's kind of like a outpost kind of style, something you'd find in Africa, maybe like a shack or something, which I like, very nice. And then here we just had this. Then we had to duplicate it, but annoyingly it does it with the signs, so you know. But I was debating whether to put a come back soon sign on. I might do it later in the series. That's another one of those things. So on the right we had tickets only, and on the left we had exit only. So then I just duplicated that again, and then had an issue with the signage here that just combined, which I didn't realise when I was building. But you know, everyone, you know, your brain is going through so much when you're building in Planet Coaster. But then we did the roofing. Now the roofing took quite a while, and the billboards were sticking out, so I just pushed those back down, just so they were down, because I don't know why they were sticking out, but anyway. Yeah, so I just pushed that down now, so it's not ruining the build. Then we just did this build here, this roof bit here, but then I kind of just, yeah, I just did that. So just, oh, and then I got rid of it again. Don't know why I did that. Don't ask me why I did that in the premiere, guys. Don't ask me why I did that. So then I just didn't go back to that, because I was debating whether to put like a wooden like shade sail thing kind of design on it, but then I decided to come back later and just do the roofing like that, because it just looked better on it. Yeah, this is gonna be a realistic park, guys. It's not gonna be like one of those parks where there's paths and stuff that don't connect and stuff. This is gonna be a realistic park. This is gonna be so close to realism you won't even notice it's Planet Coaster, except from the animation of the speed build. So yeah, then we finished the roof here, and as we come to the end of the video, guys, we are just finishing this roof, and we have one more panel to do. And I'll see you next time, guys. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll just leave you with some of the cinematics and some of the nice little footage we have of this entrance way.